Hello everyone, it's Doe from Doe's Junkie Journals, and today I want to share with you my latest journal. It's a Halloween journal. It's ARTYmaze's first kit that she's had on Halloween, and I had a great time. Couldn't find a stopping place. Just wanted to keep adding things. The cover is cardstock. I zigzagged two pieces together. It has tie back in the spine, and I put a very pretty black satin type ribbon on the spine that I got at Hobby Lobby. I think it's very pretty. The back is plain. This is the vegetable netting that you find vegetables in at the store. Probably avocados, something of that nature. This is the old-fashioned twisty paper that we played with years ago, and I still have loads of it, and I just happen to have nice fall Halloweeny colors, so I drug it out. Piece of cardstock, and I altered a piece from the kit a little bit so that it would fit here on the front. There's two signatures. It measures pretty much 6 inches, but more, it's like 5 1/4 because I kind of made a little bit of a spine by scoring and bending, and it's 8 1/2 tall. Has 124 pages, counting both sides of every page. Of course, you can't journal on all of those. That's just how many total pages are in the book. Inside, this is just black cardstock, piece from the kit, and I've made a pocket with it, and I've put in one of the journaling cards, and I found some paper that had cobwebs on it and just looked sort of Halloween-y to me, so I've used that as some extra journaling space. And this first page is the kit, and this is one of my stamps, and Halloween stamps, a little witch's hat, and you can see I've put the lines on the back of the pages. For some reason, I've kind of been hesitant about doing this, and you know, I don't have any idea why. And then tonight I was helping my husband get the Christmas tree in, and I scarred myself up, which really added to the I don't want to do this right now, but I need to. So here I am. So bear with me if I'm a little shaky or whatever. One of the envelopes from the kit, and I didn't glue it, and it has lines printed on the inside, and I've given you a nice journaling card inside, and after you've journaled on it, you might, or I've journaled on it, whoever's journaled on it, you might want to glue it shut, and it might just become a secret. But don't you just love these colors? This is one of the prettiest colored kits that I've seen. It's just, the colors are so distinct and vivid and very attractive. I really like it. And this is a little charm it's a little broom. And I believe I got that from Carol Crafty Emporium Designs. And this is one of ARTYmaze's freebies that she just gave us. And I printed those out, put a little lace on the edge, and used it. It's a nice journaling card. I like the fact that there's some purple in this. Very pretty. And the bats in front of the moon, and the looks like a graveyard, cemetery, scary looking trees, and a couple of pumpkins. Just real nice design. A witch, it's a stamp of mine, and a pumpkin, it's also a stamp of mine. And some paper that came from Hobby Lobby. According to the season, we have pumpkins, and a freebie Halloween card, and this one is from the kit. Another page that I used, part of it on the front, part of it on the back. I had some left, so I made a little triangle type pocket, and under it I've stuck this little pumpkin, and it has a bat on it. And this is a piece that comes when I cut the chandelier, I believe. Anyway, it looks like an animal to me, and I adjusted it a little bit, and so now I'm calling it a kitty cat. But then, of course, it's black, so it fits with Halloween. And I put a little piece of that paper and some cheesecloth and a little piece of paper and a washi type tape that's got cobwebs on it. A sack, and I put, this is from the kit, it says Pure Octopus ink. And you only want pure, you don't want anything that's not pure. And a blood flavor added to the ashes of the crow. How delicious sounding that is. And I have one tag inside the bag, which you could put a number of things in it because it's a bag that you can open up. And I put this big journaling card inside, and it's the crow on the moon. And that fits in there real nice. Whoops, I'm losing something here. Okay, this is one of my tags from this page. I was watching a new person to me, and the name is Twigs and Toms, or Tomes. And she made this little three-way pocket with 6x6 paper, and I just happened to have purchased some 6x6 Halloween paper. And so I made the little pocket, and it has our little, well, pocket, I guess, and it has two pockets in it, and I left it so you could slide another something underneath. This is a page from the kit. This says Spider Hair, Improved Perception. So this is the real good stuff. The Black Hat Society. I thought that was kind of interesting. It says proper attire required. And this association has been in existence since 1692. And behind it, I put one of the cards from the kit. So this is a freebie that I found on Pinterest. And another Halloween. We mask our faces and wear strange hats and moan like witches and screech like cats and jump like goblins and thump like elves and almost manage to scare ourselves. I thought that was cute. And this is dried cat fur balls. You only want the dried ones, I guess. The rest might get stuck in your throat. Ick. This circle came from the kit, And this is that paper I was talking about, and I've made a nice little booklet. And I've done a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and I'm thinking that you beginners, if you have a fear of sewing in a full-size journal page, you should just do this. Get you a piece of paper and put 2 or 3 sheets inside and practice. You know, you can mark it and measure it if you want to as practice. In my case, I just sort of estimated it, the center and 1 inch about on each side. But that's a good way to practice sewing the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. And this is a ticket, says Crowbeak, and it improves speech. Good. Use with caution, I guess it's supposed to be. It's C-O-U-T-I-O-N, but that's a misspelled word, I guess. It's a pure concentrated extract. A black doily and a little piece of scrap paper that I had that's very Halloween-y colored. And here's a nice purple page and a purple tag that I found. And here's strychnine that kills zombies dead. Well, I hope. And this little ticket says vampires. Oh, goodness. Ghosts, goblins, skeletons, werewolves, witches, and spells, and monsters. Well, that pretty well covers it. And I just put a 31 down here for the 31st of October. And some coffee-dyed paper. And a couple of cards, a ticket, tag, and a journaling card. This is from the kit. And I put one of the circles from the kit on some cheesecloth that I dyed. And another page from the kit. And on this music page, I put some wide orange rickrack. And I found an orange and black, well, it looks like a ladybug to me. Or let's see, you call them differently in England. I forgot, but I know it's different. And this is a piece of one of the pages, and I put a piece of paper inside for journaling. I've stamped my little bats up here. And here's a couple of cute little pockets from the kit. And I put some paper across it. This is the first time I have ever left any strings on anything. So this is a first. And I don't know if they're going to stay, but they're here right now. Inside, I printed lines on the back of these little envelopes, but I went ahead and put in another small piece of paper that you could also journal on. So again, after it's written on, you might want to seal it up and put it away. And this is a corner punch by Martha Stewart, and I talked a friend out of it. And it's 2 little bats on the corner. It's in the corner punch, and I can use those little bats on the pages. It's the cutest little thing, and I couldn't believe it when I saw it. There's my pumpkin stamp, and this is the center of the first signature. There's 2 signatures. 3-hole pamphlet stitch, hand sewn. These are just really scary. And here we have a nice big triangular pocket. We've got ashes of the crow again, and I put it on some more cheesecloth. And inside we've got a tag. Deadly Corner Pharmacy since 1832. And that's the pharmacy you want to go to. And tag I made in a challenge, I think it was, but I like the colors. They're, to me, Halloween colors. And this is a sleep spell. And that's a good, nice journaling card. And there's some of my little bat stamps. And on a music page here, I've put a piece of that netting and a piece of that paper and a little tiny tag with a skull and crossbones on it. I think that's cute. That was just a scrap of some things I got in a garage sale. And here's one of my bugs. This is Tim Holtz bug. It's the entomology stamps. There's a whole bunch of bugs, and then you have script. And it's a real favorite of mine. And another page from the kit. Another pumpkin. Another pocket. And this one has a tag from the kit. A tag that I found on Pinterest with cobwebs on it. And this is another picture. This one's a little different than the other one that I had used in the previous journal. This is, I believe, the same cemetery, but a different view. And it's a real cemetery, and it's very creepy looking. Another nice page, and this is the ashes of the crow again in the purple, and underneath a bug. He's a very big black bug, and I think he's kind of creepy. I would shiver if I saw him. Okay, it is a nice little pocket with the arsenic little tag from the kit on it. And I put some cheesecloth and a couple of bats. And this one says dilute to taste. Well, I don't know. How would you know what kind of a taste you wanted from arsenic? Yeah. Okay. Black paper and a piece out of the kit. And my spider die. Big's die from Tim Holtz, and this is also a Tim Holtz Ranger set of stamps that I have, and a kitty cat, and a little tip up. This is some Halloween fabric I had, and I put a piece of paper here underneath that you can write on, and then you can cover it up. I use these tickets like a belly band, and they're orange, so I thought they fit. And here's another Happy Halloween, and I've added a couple of little trees from my little stamps, and another tag I've made. And here's a really neat page with a castle and some pumpkins and some crosses, graves, neat tree, neat colors, and a big spider and a spider web. And inside this one, I also have paper and lines. Now, can you tell that I was running out of ink when I ran this? But it was purple, so I said, so I'm not going to worry about it. It fits. And this is a piece of paper from the kit that I've cut to fit the pocket, or the envelope. So, again, you can journal and then write it all down, all that good stuff, and then you can put it in here and no one will see it. And this is another little charm. And this one is the little witch's hat. And hanging on the end of it is a tiny, tiny little pumpkin. And again, that was something I got from Carol's Emporium Designs. Another page from the kit, and the center of the two, this is the beginning of the second signature. And we have the pumpkin and the envelope. I won't open this one. And there's the little broom and the purple kit tag that sort of matches with the purple paper, and the pumpkin, and another nice folder that I've made, and I've sewn it together. And this sheet, it was too long, so I folded it up and made a pocket. And I made a little bookmark to go in this long, slender pocket, and I stamped it with a witch's hat. And on this side, here's the pocket, and I've mounted one of the items in the kit on some black paper, and I've stitched around it. And this is another tag from the kit, and another one of my stamps. This is again part of that Tim Holtz kit, a bunch of stamps, Halloween stamps. And another page from the kit with one of my favorite things about Halloween is bats. I don't want a bat. I don't want to have any confrontations with a bat. I know they're very good environmentally. They eat tons and tons of mosquitoes, but I don't want them around me. And I have been buzzed a couple of times when we lived in Texas, and we lived sort of out in the country, and they come down at night and they kind of over your head, and you can see them, and they're bats. Okay, a tag, and this is an old page from one of my books, my gardening books. I printed on the back of this page with some sort of eerie looking stuff. I'm not sure what that is, but it's eerie. Crow's beak from the kit, and I put some of that netting behind it, and it's corner punched. And here's a journaling card with some skulls hanging out of the tree, and this ghost seems very happy. I'm thinking maybe ghosts are happy. They're happy they can fly around and scare people. Flea legs. This is funny to me. I started trying to say that 2 or 3 times in a row, and it's kind of hard to say. And this is, again, pure concentrated extract of flea legs. Say that 3 times. And Halloween, and a big old spider. And I've repeated the spider up there. A kind of scared looking cat. And that paper, and I printed on the back of it with a page of paper that I have. This is on Pinterest, I believe. Anyway, I like this, and it just fit in the color. And this is a spider. This is part of the kit. And this is sort of my favorite scene in this kit. And it's like a leather or a velveteen witch's hat, and it's sort of purpley. And I think it's super, super, super neat. Wouldn't mind having one of those to wear, except I live where the kids can't come, so it wouldn't do me any good, because I love to play dress up at Halloween. And here's another one of those cards, and I put a little lace on it too. And this is actually, I think, an ant, and it's another part of that entomology stamp. And we have a nice Happy Halloween with a tombstone and a cross and a kitty cat and some bats. That's from the kit. And this says Happy Halloween, has a candelabra on it. And this is from the kit. This is the center of the second signature. And we have trimmed spider hair. Yeah, that's the only kind you want, is the trimmed kind. And October 31st. And the extract of snake scales. That's a ticket from the kit. And this is a tag that I've made. And I just put a little pocket on the bottom and a leaf, one of those silk leaves, and then a punch that I have. So it's really kind of an autumn ticket, but it all goes together. And here's the Haunted Halloween paper. It's pretty much gone now, don't have any more. And a ticket again with the cobwebs, and another ticket. I keep calling tags tickets. Tag, and this is a tag I made. And I put a couple of little autumn leaves on it. And this is just a piece of paper that I stamped on the corners with that little stamp with the bats. And it's a nice little extra journaling space. And here's the other side of that paper, which is neat. I like it. And the pumpkin paper. And the pumpkins. And this is old art paper that I have. I've had it for years and years and years. It's vintage. And here's another bug that's orange and black, so he fits right in with Halloween. And here's that nice pumpkin with the hat again. And there's the other side of that. And here's a nice big tag that you can journal on the back of. And on the other side is that happy ghost and the skulls in the tree. And that's again on some of my old paper from my garden book. Another page from the kit. And this is a piece of scrap that I had, and I've left the strings on it. And we have two more little envelopes. And at the moment, there's not any paper in them, but they do have lines printed inside. So there's still places to actually journal if you want to. I was looking for some more paper. I'll find some. And here's a piece of that 12 by 12 that I got. And it's very Halloween-y. Haunted house and spooky and creepy crawlers and so forth. And I had used part of it for something, and so there's, you can journal on that. And here's another page of that music. And a ticket, a tag, three tags. A tag from the kit, a tag from me, or from Pinterest, and a tag that I made. So those go in that pocket. And I got carried away, and we're having a bug fest on the back of this paper. We have two facing off with this one. So, well, I don't know who will win, but somebody will be the winner. And here's a page with a skull and a bat and another envelope. And this is that happy, I like this ghost. It has happy ghosts. And this is kind of creepy in the tree here, or I guess, I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, he's creepy looking. And the last page. And I've made another big triangular pocket here, and another tag, and another piece of this paper for journaling. So that's it, guys. That's my Halloween journal made with ARTYmaze's Halloween kit. I hope you enjoyed it. I had such fun making it, and like I said, I just kept adding stuff. I didn't want to quit. And I'd already made the Gothic Glam and another Halloween journal, but this was just too, I couldn't resist this kit. So I had to make it. And I told my husband a while ago, I still have things left over. I could make another one. But I think I better quit and get on with my fall journal. And then, of course, Christmas is on us. So thank you for watching and joining me and subscribing to my channel. This is a new thing for me this year. And I'm amazed that I've gotten this far. But it's just great, and I'm having a great time. And you guys come back and see me next time, because I'll be back. See you later. Bye-bye.